Well, as you can see, folks, it's not raining now, so it's time to get ready to make some plug soup. Right, which will be the next video. I promise. However, I did say I needed to sort out two things, which is now three. Well, hello, folks. My name's Ian, and welcome to me shed. Why the sad face? Well, musings upon the rocket burner that I made and just uploaded. I have learned some things, and in the comments there were lots of constructive criticism, and something that I didn't show but put a lid on it. Well, and something else I discovered which you lot wouldn't know about, which I'm going to put right. However, the rain is stopping play. It's not so bad at the moment, just a bit of a drizzle, but it was, pounding it down earlier. So it may disappear, in which case I'll crack on, set my contraption up. But in between that, my neighbour had a flat battery and came to me this morning and said, could I help him out? And it just so happened that my battery charger was at the back of there. Now, I'm going to blame the weathermen. Let's turn you around. So how can I blame the weathermen? Well, probably about this time last week, a couple of days earlier, 10 days ago, the weathermen said to us here in the UK, 2 days before Christmas Eve, it's going to be minus. It's going to be snow. It's got Arctic blast is coming in from the Arctic. Well, where else would it come from? You're not going to... Anyway, it's going to be cold. So I knew I was a week off work, near enough 10 days. I'll be spending some time in here. So it's going to be cold. I'll get the wood stove going. So I brought home enough wood, firewood, to last me 10 days. A tub there, already chopped up, some more stacked up there, a sack there, and there's a bag of coal there, and there's another bag of coal somewhere else. So it all had to go somewhere, and it just went in here. Then I had to dig a lot of it out to get my battery charger, which, I know there's going to be some machinists and engineers watching, so I'll give them a little close-up of things, things locked away until I can dig them out. Breaking my heart. Well, it's my own fault. I shouldn't have all this shit in the shed, should I? However, whilst it's raining and I can't do my plug soup experiment, I'll do some tidying up and then I'll sort out the two issues I have. Plus I need to put that somewhere because it's in the door hole. Hard for you to see, but in my heart I know I've done a good job in tidying up and putting everything in place. Oh God, wow, look at that. I can fall in peace knowing I won't land on anything. Two jobs to do in the workshop. Oh, I said I only had two things to do. Well, when I moved this yesterday, it seems that my welding ain't that good enough. To be honest, I only tacked them on. I should have welded them on. So that's got to go in and sort that out. I could turn big like that. Tell you what, I know you're not won't be impressed, but got space. It's tidy. Well, it's getting tidy, right? One viewer did comment on it, right? We'll get to that. Several people said you need a lid on. Well, I did have the lid, which was the top of the gas bottle. So I've just got a piece of round bar, kind of bent it into a U shape, hammered it roundish in there, and I'm just going to weld that on. Now, the only thing I'm thinking about is steam will be coming out of that hole, and might make that handle hot. However, I probably intend to pick it up with a hook rather than my hand. So that's one job of the two. The other one is, how am I going to get my plugs out? Well, when I did the test the other day, and it's murky water, I ended up getting these big tongs. Tried to fish them out, which it worked, but not an efficient way of doing it. So I've had a look around the shed, and I found a bit of grate, and I found some mesh. I'm going to make myself a little basket so I can put all the plugs in the basket, drop the basket in there. Job's a good one. See you in a few minutes. Well, that should work fine as the lid. I've fully cleaned off the mill scale on both pieces. I don't profess to be a welder. I can stick metal together at times, but this is something I don't want falling over, so I'll probably turn the set up and put some heat into it. Right, crack on. Okay, not the prettiest of welds, but it won't come off this time. So I've pre-lit this fire because I'm probably going to take 30 minutes or so to warm that water up. Previous video there was lots of sparks coming out, so I've put some mesh across the top. I'm not sure whether it's keeping it down or not. I think it is to an extent. Right, I've got my chopper out, and just to keep it going, I'm going to trim some of these down a little. Once it gets up to temperature, whatever I shove in there, it's just going to burn. Right, let's get some water in. Oh well, there we go. There's the last of the jobs. One cage to made it to fit. In the, so if it'll fit in the lid, it should fit in the bottom. I tried to make it circular and I couldn't, so I just cut 5 pieces, and sort of bent them over and tacked in a few places, and it should do the job to stop the critters from escaping. Now I can just pull that out, empty them out. Job, as they say, it's a good one. Oh, that's dropped in there. Probably going to need a little bit more water in, as you can see already. It's beginning to how do I explain this? Reach the equalise the atmospheric pressure, so the liquid can change phase into a gas state. Right, I'll put some more water on, but there's the lid. Right, we'll start stoking the fire, get it onto a boil. So even though you lot don't believe I've actually tidied up and I've just done my coat up over to hide it all, I did tidy up, and I found my Bouncy Castle blower opera, and I reckon With that, I should be able to force some air through that and get a right blaze going. So, shall we try it? Yeah, why not? I'm just checking there's no neighbours out. Right, so ladies and gents, I need to be wrapping this video up because I need to be filming the actual plug soup video, of which you're seeing a teaser. Right, so won't like me leave my hand in there too long. Put the lid back on, leave that for the water to get hot. I had one more great suggestion in the comments, which was to get some rubber gloves, because when I take those plugs out, they're going to be wet and hot. And see you at plug soup video. Ian enjoying himself outside. See you soon. And of course it's New Year's Eve, so health, wealth and happiness to everyone. Happy New Year.